Yeah. Okay. All good to go. Hello everyone, my name is Evergreen and welcome to the Vanilla Minecraft series. Now if you missed yesterday's late night publish, we got to finish our tower. At least, no actually yeah, we just straight up finished the tower. Fully finished, basement fully done, roof fully done, parapets installed, the tower is ready for business. So that means in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on filling it in and making it look magnifique. And part of that is going to be breeding our cows so we can get some good leather later on. Because one of the first rooms that's going to be necessary to have installed is our enchanting room, which means that we're going to need a lot of books and a lot of leather. So we have to prepare these cows for the unfortunate circumstances that would be their eventual slaughter. But that's what a farm is, and that's what Minecraft is. So let's get her underway. We've already gotten a few good developments there for our cows, but we can also get some paper. Now I'm not sure how much paper we're going to need. Honestly, I've debated having more than just the standard 15... Where's my... Wait, where's my sugar cane? There it is. I debated having more than just the standard 15 bookshelves for the enchanting room. You know, like make it a little library room and have a little fun with it. You know? I think that would be interesting and something different and new and exciting, don't you? So once we get that, we can also today start on getting the rest of it together as well. Now, I'm not going to focus on the XP room yet, because the XP generator that I want is going to require a lot of different things, and we're going to have to go through a lot to be able to get it. For example, it needs armadillos for one, which means that we're going to need to find a... what do you call them? The ones with the acacia trees. That's not like the full biome over there, but it's the biome with the acacia trees that I'd be looking for. For armadillos, of which I'm going to need a lot of armadillos, which is going to take a while. And then I'm also going to need an infestation potion as well, which is going to require a bring room, which means that we're also going to need to make a nether room. So really the only two rooms that we can make right now would be the enchanting room and the smithing room. And for the smithing room, we are going to need probably an anvil, smithing table, what else? A cauldron, maybe, just for looks, the look of it. I really don't know what else. Let's see what we got. Yeah. A blast furnace, we're gonna need a blast furnace. Maybe we'll have some barrels. I'm just thinking out loud about the different kind of things that would look pretty good. Pretty good. Let's grab... Oh no, we have our iron right here, don't we? Yeah. We don't have enough iron for our anvil though, so we're definitely going to need to, in the future, plan for a mining expedition at some point. Do I have no stone? Damn, I guess I have no regular cobblestone. I think I must have smelted it all, because it should be in here, right? Yeah. But how do I make a... Where's the smithing table? Okay, I need 4 pieces of wood. So I need a piece of log. Some wooden logs. There we go. Right there. Amazing. Positively. Fantabulous. Great. Alright, smithing table. Blast furnace, where? Blast furnace, where? What if I just search it? Blast. And it's not there. Maybe... Actually, I think I might need some smooth stone to get it. I also am going to need to... I just realized I'm out of charcoal, so I'm definitely going to need to make some more charcoal very soon. For now, we'll just cook with these fences. That should be enough to get that together. But let's chop down one of these trees, get some logs. Oh, why didn't this go? Oh, because it's attached. Alright, there we go. I hope everyone's day has been really good. Mine has been quite good. I mentioned in the last video that I've been chatting with this girl on a dating site, a dating app, and that I had asked her to a date, and she agreed. Now, it's not going to be soon. Unfortunately, we're both kind of busy with our families for the holiday season, but when we get back, we have a date planned. So I have no idea how that's going to go, but I'm quite excited. She seems really neat, and yeah. She seems really neat. God damn. Wouldn't it be terrible if that relationship ended up working out and she found out about this channel and went back and was like, oh, let's see what he thought about me when we first started talking, and it ends up being, yeah, she's pretty neat. Like the most guy thing ever. No, to disclose details without getting too personal for the internet, she's the one who reached out to me. It was on Hinge, and she reached out to me because the way Hinge works is that you like people's little profile, and then if they are feeling the energy between that response that you gave on their profile, they will match with you, and then you can start chatting. So she's the one who reached out to me, which fills in a prophecy of a long line of, for some reason I'm terrible about, ooh, I got a notification on my phone. I didn't realize my ringer was on. I hope that didn't show up in the video. That would be embarrassing. But that would really fulfill a prophecy of a long line of, most of the time when I end up in a relationship, it's the other person who reaches out to me first and makes the first move. So that would be a little embarrassing. But hey, what are you gonna do? No, she seems really cool. She has a lot of very neat interests that are very, very similar to mine, which is, in my opinion, a very good sign of compatibility, I guess, to be scientific about it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. It'd be pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I'm a little nervous, honestly. It's been a long time since I've been on a date, like a proper date. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if your boy still got it. To be fair, I'm not sure I ever had it. So, like I said, wait and see. Let's grab this, and I'm going to grab a cauldron. But I feel like I'm leading with the right foot with this. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not, or pretending to not be who I am, which is a total fucking nerd who has whimsy in his heart. So I think that's good. I think it's always good to lead with that rather than any sort of fake feelings or emotions, or pretending that I'm like the coolest guy ever, which I am fucking not. I am not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I think we can get rid of this because it's pretty clear what this room is meant to be now. We could have an anvil, 2 anvils, like right here maybe. Yeah. Okay, so that's that room started and ready to go. Now I just really need to focus down on getting my leather. That's not what I need. I need my wheat, which means watching these cows like a hawk and making sure to breed them anytime they can be bred. Get to fucking. Yes, more cow children. Yes, very good. We've also been racking up a good amount of XP, as something to note, which is, you know, it's pretty good, pretty happy about that. And we've got really no damage to our armor or either, which is also really good. You know, I'm quite happy. I feel like things are working out really well so far. It might be honestly smart to start digging out a space for a nether portal. And I kind of had a vision of, in this hill right here, maybe digging into a sort of cavern, like man-made cavern, that would have the nether portal at the end of it. And at that first half, it starts off as overworld blocks, and by the end, it's converted to nether blocks. I think that would be interesting. Don't you? Maybe, possibly. But I don't know how that would even begin to look. I think it would start by making this side of the hill. Oh my god, that is such a large raiding party. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, make a new axe, and we will tackle that in a moment. Because I'm definitely gonna need a new shield. Or not, I think I said new axe. I meant shield. I'm definitely gonna need a new shield for that. So let's just get our wares together, and then we can go in like a blaze of glory. Alright. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep, please. Sleep. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just watch the sunset then. My goodness. Sleep. There we go. Alright, we're going to take on those pillagers, and we'll be ready to go. Now, today I did release a new horror video for a game called Feed the Pig, if anyone wants to go check that out. It was a nice little horror game that I played late last night, and I spent all night editing together. And I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy with the video. You know, I put a little bit more juice into it. I don't normally put, like, a lot of juice into my videos, but I don't know, this one's got a little more sauce to it. Oop! Oop! Oh! Oh, goodness. You got piercing on that crossbow, don't you? Yeah, you do. Fuck. Okay. Let's chill for a second. Ooh. Oh, are you guys just shooting each other? That's pretty neat. Yeah, continue shooting each other. Oh, one of them has piercing. Ow! My face! Oh, no, it's not in my face. Ha! Stupid. You fucking stupid fucking villager. Yeah, get fucked. I got my big potato. What do you got? Kill each other. Yes. Yes, I want them to... Yes! Very good. I feel like there are a lot of them down there that I can't see. And I feel like I can hear them, so... Okay, there we go. There's one. There's two. Yep, they're the other three. Oh, God! There goes my shield. Oh! He had piercing on his fucking crossbow! Why? Three of these goddamn pillagers have had piercing on their goddamn crossbows. I fucking hate that enchantment so much. It's so fucking stupid. And if it's gonna be in the game, it might as well be only for the fucking player. It's so annoying, and I can't believe it. Oh my god. Where is my armor? Where is my shield? Oh goodness. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is all fine. Oh, this is not all fine. Where the fuck is my shit? You pillager assholes. Where's my shield? How am I supposed to fight without my shield? I'm out of oxygen. Okay, there goes their bannerman. Ah, mother... Ah, this has gone terrible. This has all gone terribly, terribly wrong. Oh my goodness. Died twice in how long? Not even that long. My goodness. This is just fantastic. Yeah, hatch a chicken. You better fucking hatch a chicken. Where is my goddamn axe? I'm going to touch you violently. Okay, there we go. Armor. There's a fancy crossbow for me. Yay. Okay. Where is my fucking shield, bro? Where's my shield? This doesn't feel fair. Where the fuck did my shield go? Where even am I? I'm in a little cave. without my fucking shield. Oh, I picked up one of my items. Maybe it's down here. Okay, let's sort. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like I'm missing more than just that. I don't know what I'm missing, but I feel like I'm missing stuff. This is such a sad occurrence. My god, this is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I'm sad. Fun fact, fun little story. I love saying, this is so sad, Alexa, play Despacito at just the most inopportune moments. I think it's really funny, and I think it's a meme that we let die way too quickly. And I think it's one that we should definitely look into bringing back. But, so I say it a lot, and one time I was arguing with my roommate about probably FNAF. It was probably FNAF. And I said my line, my catchphrase, Alexa, this is so sad, play Despacito. And all of a sudden, Despacito started playing. And I don't have an Alexa, and neither does that roommate, because I have 3 different roommates. And neither does that roommate. And so I'm sitting there completely dumbfounded, because what do you mean? What do you mean Alexa, like, actually play, like, is Alexa God? Did God start playing Despacito for me? And so I follow the noise, the sweet sound of Despacito. He's earned that. He earned that. And it's coming out of my other roommate's bedroom. Turns out he has an Alexa that I didn't know about this entire time, and I accidentally activated it, and he walks out of his room crying because he got so fucking scared when at 2 in the morning his Alexa just randomly started playing Despacito. And to be honest, I don't blame him. If I was lying in bed and then out of nowhere Despacito started playing and I had no reasonable explanation as to why I've been cursed to listen to Despacito at 2 in the morning, I would cry too. That's not a happy moment. Oh yeah, it's my friend, the Enderman. Actually, wait, can I make a boat? What if I befriended him? What if I befriended the Enderman? What if I befriended him? I know I can. If I put him in a boat, I can. So we'll have a friend. Our first friend of the Minecraft world. Where are you? Where are you, friend? Okay. So nudge. There we go. We got a friend. Guys, we have a friend, and he has a little grass block. What are we gonna call him? Oh my god, I have no idea what to call him. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up to comments, and I'm also gonna clip this and make it a short, just to put it out there and get as much reach as I can. What should we name our Enderman friend? Because I think in the next video we're definitely going to go mining again to get some more iron to make an anvil. And we do have a name tag around here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So we could definitely name him. So I want to know what you guys want to name our little friend over there. Our little friend in the tower. I want to know what you guys want to name him. I can't think of any names. I'm terrible at naming things. It's my worst trait. It is not. I have a lot of very worse traits than that, but I couldn't think of any other thing and way to describe it at that moment than it's my worst fucking trait. But whatever. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Cleaning out this mountainside to make our nether portal area. So, yeah, I think that will chisel this out. I think a 3x3 space, maybe. Maybe a 3x3 for the entrance, and then a larger space for the actual interior, maybe. Hear me out. 3x3 for the interior, but then a 4x4 for the 8. Or 3x3 for the entrance, and then a 4x4 for the interior. And we'll have like a long hallway running down. Is that even a 3? No, it's not. It's a 5. Need to expand up once again. That works. That's fine. I can do that. No issue. I just need to cover it up. Nice and easy. There we go. and then 5 by 5, and we'll extend it down 20. I don't know how far it can go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll place torches down, and we'll read the vibes out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 15 is the way to go. I want a dramatic hallway, is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think because that dirt is probably the end of the hill. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just test and see if we could. This is 20 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, that's a good sign. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, come on. Okay, yeah, we can have a 25 by 5 hallway. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's a nice dramatic hallway. That would work. I think that would work swimmingly. And what would really be great is if the spawn of the portal is also in a like in a mountain or something, or in a cave, because then I could convert that truly into a nether base that would be safe for me to build in. I'd be quite happy with that. Let's get in and get some sleep. Some delicious, delicious, tasty sleep. Some beautiful... God, shot by pillager. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. Worse things have happened. I was literally just talking about, like, oh, we racked up a good amount of XP there. Oh, feeling good about our progress on my XP. And then I immediately get shot by a fucking pillager twice because of the goddamn piercing enchantment. My god, if I had a nickel for every time I got overwhelmed by a swath of swelling rage because of the goddamn piercing enchantment, I'd have so many nickels, I could buy the presidency. It'd be insane. It'd be unprecedented, my ability, my economic power that I would hold if I were to receive a nickel every time I got screwed over by the goddamn piercing enchantment. Oh my god. I have my dishwasher running right now, and every time it makes a sudden shaking noise or a sudden stop, it freaks me out because I keep my headphones on both my ears and my back to my door. If you've ever seen any of my videos where I have my webcam on, like my horror content, then you would know that my back is always turned to my door, and it always makes me super paranoid, and that's part of the reason why I always have it set up like that for horror games, is because the more paranoid I am, I feel like the best reaction I can get. But even then, even now, it's still making me paranoid. I'm just playing fucking Minecraft, but because I can hear my dishwasher running, anytime it makes a sudden stop, I want to freeze and stare at the door, and I feel like every time I look back, it's gonna be like Springtrap is just gonna be standing there in the doorway. It's gonna be like that one, I think it's a Baddington video. God, that man is just so good at horror. Like, the FNAF horror content, my beloved. How dear you are to me and my personage. You are completely misunderstood by the fandom that thinks that FNAF should be completely horrific, but my god, can you do it so well? My god, you are just so beautiful. I can't help but love you. And you might be wondering, what did he mean by that? What I mean by that is that FNAF has a certain level of explicitness when it comes to its horror that is done over the top in a lot of FNAF analog horror, and it is good. It's good horror, but it's so detracted from what the actual franchise is that there are these bros, these brosivs that'll be like, oh no, that's better than than the games. Like, the games should be like that. Like, no. Or like when people say, oh, the movie should have been analog horror. No, it shouldn't have. No, it shouldn't have. You want to watch 2.5 hours of analog horror? You want to watch 2.5 hours of analog horror? If you want that, go watch Skinamarink. And Skinamarink was fine, but it was just fine. And if that was in FNAF form, it would be even worse. And you would be coming out of here being like, nothing happened. That was so stupid. It wasn't even scary. Yeah, because you're in a big theater. Part of what makes analog horror so terrifying is the more personal aspect of it. Analog horror speaks to the viewer in a way that a large cinema does not. Because most of the time, analog horror is done in a way that it's specifically talking to you, the viewer, you as an individual, not just a group of audience members, which makes it more terrifying because suddenly it breaks the fourth wall between the creator and the viewer, and when that barrier is broken, it feels like anything could be real and anything could hurt you, which is what makes it terrifying. And that's fantastic for a certain format. For FNAF in a movie theater, it would suck. It would suck. It works for FNAF when it's on your phone, on your computer. But if you were in a large cinema with a large group of audience members, if you were to have an analog horror style movie in a large cinema, that's not nearly as terrifying because you have your audience members around you to rely on the fact that when the analog horror aspects start to individualize it and personalize it to a single person, you can put the responsibility of that horror onto somebody else in the audience. You don't have to experience it personally because there are 50 people sitting beside you. And for FNAF, it would be even worse. It would be even worse because FNAF is inherently goofy. It's inherently goofy, you guys. There are a lot of very good horror elements, and those first, 3 games, and even those first three games had a lot of very, very good horror elements in them. But by the 4th game, it's a little goofy. It's a little goofy, and that's okay. Is it still a little spooky? Of course it's still a little spooky. If you watch me play FNAF 4, you can see I'm getting a little spooked. But if you were to look at Nightmare Freddy, if Nightmare Freddy appeared in the FNAF movie, if by some miracle Scott Cawthon decided, no, you know what, I think I am going to make a FNAF 4 movie, and Nightmare Freddy appeared in that movie, no one would be scared. I guarantee you, no one would be scared. The only people that would be scared would be your mom that you forced to take you to the movie, who would have no idea what was going on, and would just see this terrible teethy monster, and because she isn't as acquainted with horror as you are, she would find it terrifying. But that's all. Now, I am saying that from my personal experience with my own mother, assuming that you have, I don't know, maybe your mom is Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe your mom is fucking Winona, or not, no, Winona Ryder definitely fits into that prototypical mom category, where you take her to the movies and she gets scared by what's going on. I feel. I don't know enough about Winona Ryder, but she definitely gives, safe mom energy, that doesn't consume a lot of very horrific content. She's not up late at night watching analog horror on YouTube or anything like that. But those are the only type of people that it's going to scare, is people that are general audience members who aren't as desensitized to horror as you are, a FNAF fan, and so it would only be terrifying to them, and they're not going to see the movie anyway. The FNAF movie isn't for general audience members, it's for the FNAF fans. I think that was made very clear through all the different trends that have appeared for both FNAF movies. I have never, and of course it's become more of a popularized IP since the movie came out, and even you could argue before that with Security Breach, and especially 2020 TikTok being obsessed with different FNAF characters and FNAF TikTok and all of that. But the movies are never going to be scary in the way that you want them to be. It's best to walk into them with an idea in mind of, this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a fun time, and the miracle of For a long time, the FNAF movie had been considered something that was just never going to happen, and you finally get to see it. That is the magic of the FNAF movie. It's not in the horror, it's not in the terror, it's in the fact that you're watching the FNAF movie after 11 years of waiting for it to happen. So get off your damn horror high horse and enjoy the fucking movie. Jesus fucking Christ. And as for the FNAF 2 movie, I am actually, I think, going to make a analysis of the movie very, very soon. I want to do specifically a character analysis of Charlotte and Michael. Michael Afton, not Mike Schmidt. I think Mike Schmidt's characterization is on point, and I think there's no issues with what people are interpreting from his character. At this point, okay, so spoiler warning real quick, in case you haven't actually seen the FNAF 2 movie yet, but the way that Mike approaches his and Vanessa's relationship, and the way that Vanessa approaches her and Mike's relationship, Mike is just completely valid in his treatment of her at the end of the film. Now, when he starts talking about how he can fix her and how she's broken and all that, and he was going to help fix her, he's in the wrong for that. You should not, you should never treat someone like they're broken like that. That is a no-go, and it's completely disrespectful to their own inner strength. That's terrible, and Mike should not have behaved to her that way. However, at the end of the movie, he's not mad at her because she's broken. He's mad at her because she is withholding information that is continually endangered both his and Abby's life. And here's the other thing. If it was just his life being endangered, I think that he would still be upset, but he wouldn't be as upset because he doesn't value his life the same way that he values Abby's. Not saying he hates himself, but that's his little sister that he's been entrusted to protect. He's not just going to let her casually be in danger, and Vanessa's actions have routinely allowed that to happen. So his reaction of being like, Vanessa, you're a fucking liar. You're a liar, and you continually hide stuff that has only put me and my younger sister in life-threatening danger over and over again. Stay the fuck away from me. That's valid. He set that boundary, and he did that shit. And I am so happy that he did, because it was such a healthy, realistic boundary to make. Because, of course, if someone puts you and your family in danger, no matter how trauma bonded you are, if you have a shred of logic and reason, you're not going to want to hang around that person anymore. You should not hang around people that put you in danger, because they are showing a complete disregard for your own safety. And I understand she's traumatized and all that, but her actions are putting Vanessa's actions are putting Abby and Mike in literal, actual danger. It's not like they're a little sad because Vanessa lied to her and like, oh, Vanessa, you could have told us the truth. We would have believed you. Ah, man, we're upset with you because you didn't tell us the truth. How could you do that? No, it's you lied to our faces, hid the truth, and now we might die because of it. So to react the way that Mike did, I'm on his side completely. I'm on his side completely. Best believe when I go into the FNAF 3 movie, I'm on Mike's side completely and utterly. Yeah. And that's completely unrelated to what I would want my character analysis video to be about. That was just a quick little rant about people. And to be fair, it's not a lot of people, but like the 2 or 3 people that are getting on Mike's case because of the way he treats Vanessa in the movie. Once again, him treating Vanessa like she's broken and assuming that he can quote unquote fix her, that's awful. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Shut the fuck up. That's a terrible thing to say to somebody, especially someone going through as much trauma as Vanessa's character is in the movie. You should not say that. You should not be saying that, because it also puts everything into perspective that all the niceness that you've been treating her with is because you think she's broken, not because you think she's deserving of that kindness. Whether that's true or not of Mike's feelings, that's what that expression is telling Vanessa in that moment. So that was a bad move, Michael. Michael, that was not cash money, and you shouldn't have said that. But I want to make a video talking about Michael Afton and Charlotte because I feel like a lot of people have misconceptions on the purpose of both their characters in the games. And I think that misconception stems from the TikTok interpretations of those characters, like specifically people that were like aggressively simping over Michael Afton in on FNAF TikTok, and then they go into the movie and he ends up being a bad guy, and people are pissed off about it. I won't get into it. I don't want to get into it because I'm going to talk about it in that video, and I don't want to spoil the ideas that I have from that video, but I have thoughts. I have thoughts about those people that are upset about Michael Afton being a antagonistic character. So, oh my goodness, we've completely run over the runtime. That's what you get when I start talking about FNAF, I guess. I think that's just what happens when I start talking about FNAF. Anyways. With that being said, please comment below and tell me how your day was. I would love to hear about it. And if you did get this far, make sure to like and subscribe so that way you can be notified when the next video comes out and we can have our little chats again. Now, with that being said, make sure to wash your hands, sleep, get plenty of sleep, get plenty to eat, drive safe, and drink plenty of water. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.